You record it.
Okay, so we've just imported all our Foley sounds that we've recorded. And the bit that we're probably going to start on
is
and the bit that we've had the most difficulty with.
the roll sound, which on the timeline is as the soup people come through
it's
the
9
door.
minutes. Around about 9 minutes.
Around about 9 minutes. 30. There you go.
9 minutes 35.
So it's this section here, as they come through the door, the character on the right does a roll, so it's this sound of the armour suit clashing on a carpeted floor. We're trying to get the sound off to match, and then it cuts through to footsteps of the suit people. All the others sort of walk through, so it's the main character here that we're doing. Which we really struggled today with recording, and the other day. Originally we had Harry roll on top of the oven. If you want to add anything to that, Harry?
Me physically rolling over the oven didn't create a good enough sound effect to use.
So we ended up trying to record different things, and in the end we got this, which doesn't sound great.
But if we deepen it, surely that'll make it sound better.
The idea is if we add it into the timeline.
And see how it sounds. You can. The weight of the sound isn't enough for the armoured suit or mechanical suit.
But if we layer it up slightly and, like Harry said, change the EQ,
And
add
also,
more bass to it, slow it down maybe a bit. But this is how it sounds at the moment. So the actual bit at the end where the foot flips down actually fits in quite well. But it just sounds a bit too high pitched.
it sounds like pots and pans. And it was a metal kettle with something metal inside it being rolled on its side. I suppose this is where some of the robotic sounds come in. The little bits like would probably fit in there.
The hydraulic sounds once they've been added in.
Yeah.
If we just pitch it down.
It does sound quite funny.
You need to get rid of that end high bit.
Yeah. I need to chop it down because that does.
So what about if we just keyframe it just to drop quite quick so the sound cuts down.
That's really good.
It's a bit high at the start. It needs to be like a thud.
But now if we go into the EQ, and if we up the bass, why did that not do that? Should be drawing a thing, shouldn't it?
You can.
Shouldn't that line move? It should, shouldn't it?
You should do it, it probably just still works.
I think it's
There we
got the
go.
right amount of.
You need to turn the end bit down, the high frequency down.
So we're playing with the waveform to get the correct sound that we want from the sound we've recorded. To give it the correct weight. So that's sounding a lot better, isn't it?
Maybe layer it up.
And it really does sound like it's on carpet. So our original sound was a metal kettle with something metal inside, rolling on cardboard, on a bit of staging, which had the space underneath.
Yeah. Which helps to create a natural reverb. But if we maybe add a bit of reverb in, just see what that sounds like.
Maybe too much.
Still too much.
That's just how far away it is, isn't it?
Yeah, try some of the absorption, yeah. I'd probably take off the delay, the pre-delay. And the size, the room size.
Sounds a bit better, doesn't it?
Sounds a lot better.
If we slow it down a little bit.
Maybe a bit too much.
Yeah, maybe about 85.
Just cut the end bit off. So it's
It's getting to sound quite alright.
think about it, though, like
It cuts off a
with
bit.
music.
I reckon that's okay. I think it needs that little transition to the
Sound
next bit.
bridge.
But maybe make the end bit a bit more wider because it's it cuts to an open room, a big room, rather than a close. It's a long shot, so it wouldn't be as loud.
Oh, I know what you mean.
So at the point it goes to
That point,
there.
set
Add
the EQ.
another keyframe.
You need to change the EQ, make it a bit more.
So it changes. So from that, it's quite close up. So the
Loud.
it's, yeah,
How
it's
you doing?
quite loud.
How you doing?
So I think we should make that end bit. You know how we were messing with the pre-delay? Maybe put a little bit of pre-delay on the end of it, and the size. So the size of the room, so it comes close and then far away.
So
like
on
what
the
Harry's saying.
reverb.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So crop the sound and then apply that to the.
So cut where that keyframe is.
split the clip.
Split it there, right?
No, when it changes.
So when it
So
changes
it's
to
when
the
it
next
Crop
room.
changes.
through there. Yeah.
Okay.
You want it to before, otherwise it just sounds
Pop it there.
off.
And then put reverb, the reverb,
Drag another layer of reverb just onto that one.
and then go into the edit. In fact, go into that reverb first.
Just does.
Go into the reverb that's on that. Let's note down the bits that we've got from there.
So 38% absorption.
38. Is it exactly 38?
Yeah. 4.52 on the size. 99.98 on density. Low damp is -6 decibel. High damp is 0.00. And the mix is 66%.
Okay.
We'll see what we can fit in.
So we'll copy those.
So
So
for absorption is
absorption was
38.
yeah.
Size was 4.52.
Oh yeah, 4.52. So I'm reading it wrong. Density was 99.99. They were all the same.
So just up.
Which one's which, mate? Is that the £1.54 one? That one?
Yes.
It's alright.
See what they are.
You
So play the clip.
look alright.
Play the clip all together.
Probably do the job, wouldn't it?
I didn't know it, and that's why I get your wide variety.
So if we change the
Because
size,
you will know what technical Mac means.
So,
The Mac is friendly,
yeah,
the higher.
Oh,
hot
that's good.
swappable, plug and play to compact flash SD. Yeah, that seems fine.
How many?
£1.54.
That's not many. That's not many. I'm sorry.
There shouldn't be much more than that, really, should they?
That's £2. They're not many.
I don't know. I can't
Maybe
hear
just
it.
get rid of it.
There's
As
like
in,
only
get rid of the whole
2.
Or
I
just
think
leave
I'm
it.
what
sorry,
to do
sorry.
is leave it how it was.
So we tried it.
If that is a
Didn't
cheap
work how we
made.
imagined.
They're all cheap, mate.
Leave it
Yeah.
as that, but then what we can do is the atmosphere will help to
Well,
bridge
fine.
that sound over,
Yeah.
because you've got a room hum, and
If
you
you
can
want
maybe
one-
add in some of the footsteps.
Yeah, like
So,
And you'll have
Say,
music in the background.
here
Well, I want
you've
that
got
you
an impact sound where it hits the door.
the cheapo one.
I reckon you should break in the impact sound, and then when it gets to the big bit, just add in the couple of footsteps, because I don't think you'll hear these
Which
footsteps
one do you want to go
over
for?
anyway.
That's the
It's just
either
here.
that one or that one, isn't it?
So have them
Yeah.
silence one.
I'll go with
There's only really
151
two
thing.
footsteps.
Do you like what's that one?
What's the company of this one?
Okay.
I think
So
you have
once the impact sound and everything's built
I'm
up,
sorry, sir.
that'll help bridge it over
Okay.
using the sound bridge.
At Tartama,
Cool.
Okay. So should we go on to
Save
the
it.
next one?
Save it.
T-Mark.
tmart.com.
And then
What's the name?
Does he have
Say, does